Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. We're going to be popping down to Pandora Nest, clearing that out, and then heading across and doing the Lair that's over in Europe. Starting off, do we want the short bus? We don't need the short bus on this. Let's send the short bus over a bit more centrally, and that'll be fine. A-team is already set, ready to go. Oh yeah, we've got the Battlehawk there. I forgot we'd put the Battlehawk there. This should be pretty quick for us to clear out. Okay, starting off, let's get the frenzy going. And then we want to figure out where we're going. Feels like there's a lot of spawns near us, right? This is the edge here, this is the edge here, so everything else is up this way, and that's actually the top corner there. So with things being so close to each other, it looks like there's a way around there, but most likely in that way is going to be where we get to see stuff. So let's move Mario up this way.
Let's make this happen.
Okay, we're gonna have... Ooh, this gets a bit sketchy.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, we can probably make this work. Let's dash in with Aline to here. Right, that gives us our first proper targets. We can be onslaughted. So doing some nice plink 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 on the sentinel is going to get it killed. Oh, return fire.
Targeting.
It's not cool. Did a little bit of damage, not too much, but he is pretty nasty. We can make this one wild, but we can't make the other one wild. Interesting.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, normally I'd expect it to show the return fire icon. Maybe it can only happen once a turn and it was there and I just missed it. It feels likely. So, how are we going to deal with these guys? Making one wild, that seems like a really fun choice. Getting a decoy out also seems like a fun choice. We can also do the onslaught over here for maximum shenanigans. Okay, overall, this feels quite busy. Let's have a think. So, the next potential target could be like over that way. It's not down in this little nook. Let's get ourselves a turret out. So it's going to be able to do some return fire. And we'll get some damage on this guy. Okay, this area feels good. Oh, right, we brought Ruby out by mistake. Thinking, why don't we have any close quarters? Because it we've got the wrong things, that's why. Nothing in range for Psychic Scream. Tuck yourself up there. At least we'll be able to get some eyes around the corner. Try and move around with Isaac. Doesn't feel much like our target. Although we have spotted an actual target. If we get to here, we can see it and shoot it. Sensor head, paralyzing arm. Can't tell what type of body. Paint chameleon torso. There we go. Well, he's going to vanish. But he's just tucked himself round the corner a little bit. At least it looked like he went round the corner. Hard to say. Either way, he's going to stick his head back round and have another go at us. So, just in case... we might have some worms on the way. That's okay if we do. Right, let's carry on moving up. I think our target may be over that side. Let's try and dash as far and as fast as we can. We could dash into here and then do some hammering.
Enemy contact.
Right, okay. Let's put on our adrenaline rush. And we've got one hit each. Nice and solid, Xavier. Love to see it. And for where you're going to actually move to, that space looks to be safe. That worked really well. Yeah, that gives us our target. Okay, can we get anyone in there? Probably not. Also, I thought that thing was dead.
Standing by.
So that is a small worry. Minor inconvenience. Yeah, having made this guy wild may not be enough. Okay, so if we're going to fix this, we're going to need to get an onslaught over here.
You can do this.
Step round and get the old crossbow blast.
I can do this. Attempting to acquire target.
Just to be safe.
I'll keep going.
And we'll get a hit on his carapace. Good enough. Good enough. So Kirsty, you're going to come over this way. And next turn we'll just push through and get it. So yeah, these two are actually really closely connected. I've not seen them be that closely connected before, but I guess it's because of precisely where they were. Right, Bowl, move you forwards a little bit. And that'll do. So, Pandorans. Hey! It said he fumbled. Oh, he fumbled once. I get it. That's gonna hurt. So what about the wild one? Yeah, cool, he's just having a stab. Stab at his spit. And he fumbled his return fire. Oh, and it wakes up the eggs. Interesting. I would not have expected that. Okay, well, let's just finish this thing off.
Taking aim.
We don't need to stand on ceremony for it. Nice and quick. Get people out before they waste any more time / energy. Okay, then this has been neutralized. People like us a little bit more. And the A team can head across for the next one. Did I not have... Oh, there's the short bus. Yeah, short bus is already on its way over. That's why, because I sent Becky elsewhere. I was trying to figure out why Becky wasn't on the mission. Because I did something foolish. Alright, we can now make a Vita grenade. Conceptually, I think it's a brilliant idea. I just can't imagine that I would use it ever. Removing bleeding and poison and restoring hit points. Sure, within a 3 tile of impact, that's really nice, but it's only 50 health. And it takes 2 action points to use at range. So it's a worse med kit that you can throw. I think I'd rather just not get people in a position where they really need it. How's the invasion going over here? It looks like New Jericho's going to repel it by itself.
Research complete.
Okay, the speeder has been developed. Extra crew and increased speed module. I really like the idea of the vehicle redesigns. I just haven't... Stimcloud. See, Stimcloud seems awesome. It's just because your people will miss out on the opportunity to gain experience. I rarely justify having a vehicle, more than one vehicle. Two vehicles potentially at an extreme range, but having a speeder is nice, but not essential. It's a utility to me. What are we researching next? Advanced melee weapons, sure. And after that, let's go for Project Domovoy. Now we'll do the spawnery first, then we'll do Project Domovoy.
Research complete.
There we go. Seeing as we're heading in for this, ooh, bioweapon countermeasures and the Phoenix autocannon for aircraft. Worth us researching just before we go in to do a lair, really is. Because that's going to be a bunch of extra damage we put out. Right. So, this time, Nicole not coming in. Becky, you are coming in. Let's do it. Okay. Having a look. What have we got? We have an Acheron right there. In terms of targets, it's over in the top left. So we're going to want to get someone over there ASAP. Bowl, hit your frenzy. Becky, you are definitely on your way up. You're not going to be the only one we send in, though. But you are going to get pretty damn far. Ooh, that Terra Sentinel is going to be annoying. We can go round it, but look at where the range goes to. What I'll do is I'll go for the run. And wants to take us that way. We'll get someone to do an onslaught behind us. And that'll get us in a little bit faster. Kirsty, you can do an onslaught, but you can also get in and help up close. So let's try and get someone else in for the onslaught. Ooh, maybe Xavier. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Jump in. And get to like there.
Located.
It's fine, he's miles away.
Receiving. Loud and clear.
Hick, you're going to be busy with your target.
I can make a difference.
Mario, you can do the onslaught. That'll be fine. Come over here. Get the onslaught going. Okay, let's check for where this thing can see. We're good up to like here. So, dash in. This is going to get us most of the distance. We can already see the target. That's good. So can we actually go around it? Well, it doesn't really matter if we can't, I guess.
Crunch time.
Because we're going to have to go this way anyway. Ooh, that's a bit more problematic. We could exertion and adrenaline rush. Get 2 hits maybe, but we're going to be putting ourselves in trouble if we do that. I think we might want to tuck into cover a little. And make you wild. That's gonna mess with them a little bit. Right. Isaac. You can see this guy. We can do quick aims with a hell cannon. I quite like the idea of smacking it twice in the butt. We can also mark it for death, because there's loads of people that can do that looking at it, so Let's try and maximize our shenanigans. Pretty good. Give it another. It's a really solid weapon. Oh, missed. I hope that wasn't structural. Okay, bowl. This will do quite a lot and give it a ton of virus. And we can still go on Overwatch. Pick, we're going to do pretty similar with you. Two legs disabled. Go on Overwatch.
Channel open.
Aline. I'm a little bit annoyed that there were so many over there. That was really unlucky. I would love to get a turret up there. Unfortunately, we can't throw like that. Maybe we could get a turret onto like this if we get a bit closer.
Moving now. Deploying tech.
Might be able to do something worthwhile. Can get a second turret up near it. Okay, I like it. And then we could do electric reinforcement for everyone that's nearby. Xavier! How can you not see this? Must be just a teeny bit of a weird angle. Let's swing across. Yeah, you can see it. It's just it doesn't want to tell you can. Well, one shot should be enough. Let's do that. Because we already have Overwatches set up. In fact, you know what? Let's be safe. We may have Overwatches set up, but it'll aim for the legs. So let's just get this killed. Okay. And then we'll move a bit closer.
Standing by.
Mario, I think I would like to bring you somewhere where you could potentially help out, even if it's in a very weird way. Let's move into here. I'm not sure that angle would be amazing, but it'll do for this turn. I mean, it's good that they're actually having things over there to protect it, I guess. Dislike this. Okay, he didn't poison us. That's what I was most worried about. Okay, seems to be a bit confused over what to do because of his wild friend. That's fine by me. Do not like this. Ow. Ugh. Is it going to do anything? Yeah, that's helpful. Hopping down does slightly confuse things, but overall I feel that was helpful. So, Kirsty, what are we going to do with you first?
Come get some!
That's a bit of a stretch, but it's also not a bad shot. So I'm really tempted to just go for it at this range. But if we move in a little bit more, we'll be able to have a go at this guy. And that's probably a better, safer bet.
Here I am, let's do this!
What's this guy like? Regen. So, straight through the center. Well, he was regen. Now he's quite clearly not regen.
Ready to fire.
Not the best shooting, but it'll have to do. Next up, Eileen. You can see him, he's miles away. Let's actually look at the turrets. Okay, turrets can potentially see from where they are. Not both of them.
Ready for action.
We might be able to get some crossbow shots off. That's alright. Give it a go. Try again. Well, we hit him in the gun again. Better than nothing. I'm not going to quick aim it, but we could put a decoy out. Or someone could give us an onslaught to help out. Because if I can thin the number of mobs that there are over here, it will make it a lot easier. Oh, come on.
Hostile miss. All I need is a clear shot.
That's disappointing. That had the potential to be a really good shot. Alas, it was not to be. Right, we'll get into position. So, Eileen, if this turret can't actually see, let's reposition it.
Repositioning. Prioritizing speed.
Which will have to be next turn, which is fine. So the Scorcher. That shell is too thick. We could do something to the body, but there's no point in us shooting this turn. Heck, we can get you up top. And get you doing a quick aim. At the very least, we'll have started the damage. It's got a long way to go, that. Bowl. We may as well bring you into the party as well. Let's put you here. And Isaac. We'll also get you in as well. That's not a bad place. I think there's probably better. It's going to be less likely for you to miss with the Hell Cannon. I'll say that. Right, so what are we doing? It'd be really nice to kill him. We'd need to dash in to do it, which means getting one hit to kill, which means we're not getting back our action points. We could get back our willpower on this guy. Sorry, our action points. And this would give us a little bit extra, which we could use for exertion if we got over here to kill this one, but that still leaves us stuck with that poacher in a horrible position, and also would be really close to the Terra Sentinel, which I don't want to be. We could also effectively move up to here, or with the exertion we could go all the way to the back. And this may actually be the safest option for us, getting right tucked in here. I think that's what we'll do. Don't mind me coming through. Nothing to see here.
Target sighted.
Something to see there. That's fine. We can stay behind. This is all well shielded.
Looks dangerous.
Let's get to here, and then we'll handle it next turn. Bit painful. Not too bad though. Plenty of other threats that we need to worry about. Okay, they're fighting each other properly. We might still get spat on. Or stabbed. Didn't really expect the stabbing, but that's fine. These two are going to end up playing paralysis tag. Right, hit him. That has marked us for death, but it also healed us up. He's going to bleed out, so we can ignore him. So let's come around this side so we're far away from the other ones.
Attempting to reposition.
And then we'll do a bash. For what it's worth. Okay, Mario. You can see this guy, so let's just keep shooting at him.
You're gone, buddy.
Okay, that clears another problem out. I really want to get rid of this Terra Sentinel, but at the same time, I don't want to have to get rid of the Terra Sentinel.
Moving now.
Can we just jump past and ignore all that trouble? Is the game going to punish me for trying? It might do.
Taking action.
Totally sneaking in. We're going to want shredding on this, that's for certain. But let's use Kirsty's thing to... Oh, you can't mark it for death, probably because you can't see it fully. We'll get someone else to mark it for death. Okay, Isaac, I think we'll do you first. So first things first, can you actually see this with the Hell Cannon? That's good enough. I'd say yes is the answer. So we'll do a couple of quick aim shots. I mean, it's hopeful over this range, but that hit. It's going to make it much easier for everyone else to plink, plink, plink. Right in the shell as well. Brilliant. Okay, didn't hit with that one. Also didn't knock out the column, which is a bit of a shame, because that was exactly what I was hoping would happen.
We need this.
Right, we'll throw this turret over there. And then do what we can. Probably going to want other people shredding first, if possible. If there is anyone who's actually going to do some shredding. Xavier could do some shredding if we get Xavier up. Like here would work. That's a start. Let's tuck you back a little, just so you're not as obvious a target. Let's just keep trying to put more damage on the thing. I don't think it's worth us shooting that. Let's just stick to the sniper. And finally, the turret gets to have a go. It's a little bit. Better than nothing. And the other one is way out of range. Mario, we can pull you in.
Time to step up.
Maybe do some crossbow work with you. That's a good enough shot. There we go.
Got you good.
At the very least, it's bleeding a little bit. I'll do for this turn. This is what I want. I want them to be going up against each other. A new challenger has entered from the side. He's just hiding, which isn't helpful. Becky, you probably should use this. Let's mark the target for death. And then we'll do some close range rearranging
Hope I don't miss.
of its innards. That was a pretty large amount of damage, I'm not going to lie. You know what? Bash it again. Just keep adding extra damage where you can. Kirsty, we're going to ignore the Triton. Let's try and get you just inside. And actually, we could do something over this edge. If we got you to here.
Let's do this. Targeting.
We can target the next egg pod.
Enemy hit.
Lot of extra damage. I'd really love to see it. Isaac, Probably don't need the extra shred, but we'll go for one regardless. We hit it somewhere. And I think we'll just keep the damage on it where we can. No, it's not a brilliant shot, but it's better than no shot. Hey! Other than catching the Terror Sentinel, that was alright. So, Isaac, could you neurally disrupt this? I don't think it's going to stop it. But just in case, we can try. Now, what radius is this going to hit? Probably enough. It's probably enough it's going to affect most people.
Acquiring targets. Got you good. Let me see.
In fact, before we do that, let's get more shredding on.
Identifying target.
Even more shredding. There we go. Could do a quick aim shot on it as well, but let's do the other things we have first. Did that miss? That's really unfortunate if that's the case.
That was satisfying. For an angle. Attack successful. Zooming in.
It's almost going to bleed out on its turn. One more will do it. Okay, we can start moving people to the exit.
Never give up.
Channel open.
Okay, Aline, you're just gonna come straight down over this way. Turrets are gonna stay where they are. They can help cover the retreat. Hick, you can actually get all the way out, but we won't this turn. We'll get you to nearby and then do some overwatching, I think. Maybe watch for this guy coming round. Yeah, nice overwatch over this way. And I think that's all we can do. So, let's let the scream scream. Okay, we haven't panicked. We can probably ignore those worms completely. Great. It's exactly what we needed. I think this guy might be a bit confused. But they're still fighting, so as long as they're fighting, they're not fighting me. It is very cute the way they're doing their little paralysis dance. Okay, Becky. Straight along the back. Good.
No choice but to keep going.
Kirsty, you're going to come and join.
Quickly.
You two should be able to get out next turn. Which means everyone else, time to go. Mario, ooh, you can't quite get out this turn. You'll be close. Let's do everyone else first, though. Next turn, you'll be able to get out. Right. Bowl, you can actually make it this turn. Which, given you're the one who gives everyone else Frenzy, is quite impressive. Hick. Oh, look at that. Lovely. And that means when we step out, the turrets are going to go off. Rather unhelpfully, I might add. Nothing like waking up some angry screamers. It could be painful. Hopefully, it'll be fine. Probably should have shot the worms first. Yeah, we've got a bit of panic over here. Maybe it just means it'll take us another turn to get out. Another turn at a minimum, because if the turrets keep shooting at those terror sentinels, it could drag out a little longer. Although we'll be immune to panic for a turn. I just love that those two are doing their thing down below. I have no idea what blew up in the distance, but there was something explosive over there. Right, Becky, you can at least get out. Mario, nice and safe. So that's going to leave just Kirsty, who can't panic again. Shouldn't be able to panic again. And we should be able to jet jump it. Well, that was the proper neural sniper. That's not messing around. Okay, Kirsty. Let's get you out.
Hope I can find cover.
Elliot. And extract. So that just leaves our turrets to clear up. That was good fun, that one. I do like how differently they all play out. Got some more skill points for everyone. Let's head back. Oh dear. Okay, well, we have a minor error. We're going to continue running, but I am going to save as soon as possible. The lair has been neutralized, and we are all good with that. So we're going to send the team back let them rest up. And we'll grab the short bus as well and get that going. But that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point, Terror from the Void. See you soon.